Alright guys, hi and welcome back to another episode of How to Cheat in Cube World. In today's episode we are going to look at how we can get infinite and or unlimited health. First things first, we need to select our process, which is Cube World of course, so select the process cube.exe and scan for our health. Now a thing you need to change first is we are looking for a float value, but just click all to be sure. Search for 207, which is our current HP, and click on first scan. Now what this does is it search the entire process cube.exe for every value that has the value of 207 right now. So this is among other things our health at the moment, but other things as well, such as maybe the altitude of the game, or whichever direction we're facing, or the speed of some sort of, I don't know, it could be everything, because almost everything in this game is of course a variable and everything has its own values, etc, etc. Anyway, we're almost done scanning here. Alright, now we found 1 million, well let's say 1.3 million different values. Of course this is way too much at the moment, so we need to change our value. And we can achieve that by, for example, drinking a potion. Alright, now our health is 265 at the moment, so we are going to search, and instead of next, we're going to click next scan, of course, instead of new scan. And it should go a lot faster. We got about 808 values. A lot of them are 9. I am pretty sure it's this value over here, because this is the only one that's 265 at the moment. All the other ones are currently 9. There's one over there which is 200. Look, and if we start walking, all those values start changing in our cheat engine. So let's do next scan again, and 80. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this one. We can put a description in here. We can call it HP, so we know that this is the HP. And if we click on the thing that's active, we kind of freeze the value to 265. So this means that we can't die, really. That's basically what it's all about. Let's see if we can find an enemy real quick. Hopefully we can, so I can demonstrate the effect. Alright, so there are some flies over here. Let's test our newly achieved skill out, which is infinite health. As you can see, we do get a little bit damage, but it gets fixed as soon as possible because we froze the value to 265. Now another thing we can do is basically change this value to whatever we want, so we can make it like 1000, and then it doesn't really do a thing. So, you know, it gets bugged back and forth because we're basically freezing the value, and just freeze it and you'll be fine. Now another thing we might want to do is get unlimited mana, or mana points as they're called. That is basically really simple. We can go to the right over here, where we can click on add address manually, and we're just going to type over the address we got over here, and we add 4 to it. So the last two digits are 34 at the moment, and for mana points we need 38. And if in your case the address at the time is for example, I don't know, 2, there you make it 6. You understand? So you add 4 all the time. Now, to the right you can see the current value, which is 0, which is kind of accurate. And if we start smacking them around, and we get some mana points, you can see that the address is basically changing around. So that's what it's supposed to do. Alright? So, now it's back to 0. Let's put a description MP, because they are mana points. Remember that the thing is a float, not a 4-byte address, so make it a float. Click on OK, and let's change the value to, let's say, 1, because 1 is the maximum that we can have for our mana. Make it active, so it freezes again. Click on OK, and now we got unlimited health and unlimited mana. Great. Now let's smack these guys to death. And that's the end of today's episode. I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode. You should definitely subscribe if you haven't done so, so you stay updated with all of the episodes. This was Teach. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.